Hello everybody, welcome to another reading with me, the Three Lotus Tarot. If you're new here, thank you for coming, and if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so happy to see you again. Today we're in the new month of July 2023, and I'd like to do a pick a card reading for what's in store for us in July 2023. So as usual, pick the pile that resonates the most with you. And if you have several piles that call to you, then go ahead and read that combination of piles. Start first with the pile that calls you the most, okay? Let's get our piles up. Pile number 1, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful card to start off the reading. And then we have the gold ring holder, sorry, the black ring holder with it. Pile 2, the Queen of Swords with the gold ring holder. Oh, I just saw 111 on the camera when I announced pile 2. Pile 3 is the Moon with the purple ring holder. Okay, so take your time. This is for July 2023. Pile 1 with the black ring holder, pile 2 with the gold ring holder, and pile 3 with the purple ring holder. Once you know which pile you are or which piles you are, go to the timestamps in the description box below and get your reading. I'll see you there. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the Nine of Pentacles with the black ring holder. So today we're going to read for you. We're going to get your cards for your July 2023. Okay, so firstly we're going to find out what are the energies surrounding you generally for the month of July. What is the energy surrounding? What is the energy surrounding pile 1 for July 2023? What is pile 1's July 2023 like? What is the July 2023 like for pile 1? One more card, please. Okay. Alright, so first card that came out for you, pile 1, strength. Okay, strength. I want to put this here, strength. The Four of Cups and the Six of Wands. So firstly, in conjunction with your protagonist card, pile 1, I do see July to be a month where there is relaxation, enjoyment of life, happiness. You feel like your life is good. You're surrounded by a lot of pentacles. You're surrounded by all these, ripened grapes that are so abundant on the vine. You're surrounded by the good life, the good things in life. You have financial stability. You have beautiful stuff around you, so you're feeling I think comfortable and happy with the life that you have right now. The thing is, there may be a little bit something of a surprise coming in, that you were unaware of, that you never knew. So this could be something that is surprising, but in a good way for you, because this is like a helping hand or something that the divine has decided, hey, I'm going to give this to you, and you never knew that it was coming. You didn't see it. You may not even see it in July 2023. So you're asked to pay attention to what's happening around you, because if you're focused on what the cups that are in front of you, you may not see this that's happening. And it is a cup So it is something that is maybe about relationships, about people around you, or your emotions, you know, whether it's something that's surprising, shocking, happy, frustrating. It may be stuff like that, but it is to do with your emotions. It's going to come in, and it's going to be something that you didn't foresee, didn't expect. All right, you are asked to be strong for this, to have strength for this. It doesn't mean that this is going to be something that's bad, and then therefore you have to have strength to manage and address this and handle it. It doesn't mean that. It just means that, you know, it because it's something surprising, or something that you were unprepared for because you didn't anticipate it, you didn't see it coming, right? So it's going to require you to, oops, okay, I gotta pull myself together. Oh my gosh, this is so surprising, you know. And so therefore I've got to like settle myself, gather my wits around me, and then like think, okay, so what do I do next? Does not mean it is going to be something bad. All right, see, you have that Six of Wands there with you, so it looks good because it's going to be a successful ending or a successful resolution, or at the end of the day there is going to be happiness and enjoyment. Okay, now I'm going to get a couple of cards, 3 more cards please, for pile one's relationships and love aspect for July 2023. July 2023, pile one's relationships and love aspects. What does that look like? Okay, one more card please for pile one's love and relationships in July. Okay, so we have the Magician. Very cool. Oh my gosh, look. The infinity sign on top of the head with another infinity sign on the top of the head of the Strength card. Okay, right. So you've got the Magician, you've got the 5 of Cups, and you also have the Fool. All right, so something is happening in love and relationships. Something is happening which is a manifestation of past actions, past decisions, past karma. Could be yours, could be the other parties, you know. And when I say parties, I mean like many different parties, not necessarily just your loved one or your partner. Okay, there is some upset, there is some sadness, some regret, you know, or disappointment. Okay, and this happens, what I'm feeling is that it is something that was coming anyway. You know, it's not something that you brought about or your parties brought about in July. This is something that is supposed to happen, and now in July this is going to manifest, and that will bring you to a new beginning. Okay, so you could have like people in your life who are going to be perhaps moving away from you, from your circle, and that could just be because, you know, it's their time to move on. You could be moving on from some people because it's your time to move on. You may feel some sadness, some loss, or you could be disappointed, and vice versa. Okay, there could be disappointment, regret, but at the end of the day you do come to a new beginning, and the sun is shining brightly. You do have a new beginning that you need to make the most of. You need to accept that, you know, whatever has happened in that scenario or that environment of sadness or oh my gosh, what's happening? Okay, so perhaps, you know, this thing that's happening to you, this surprise that comes that you were not aware of, is what brings you this, you know, little bit of disappointment, a little bit of hurt, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of regret. And you're asked to be strong because anyway, this was going to happen in the month of July, and you will have that new beginning. So it could be that dominant theme for you in July is that there is something happening, there is something changing in the sphere of love and relationships for you. All right, now I'm going to get some more cards for finance and career for pile 1. Ooh, finance and career, please. What does that look like for pile 1 in July 2023? 3 cards for finance and career in July for pile 1. Yep, one more card, please. Ooh, wow, okay. So, pile 1, okay, I'm sorry, my cards are like all askew. So, pile 1 for finance and career, this came out in the reverse, 8 of Cups. So there's something that makes you not really happy, not really fulfilled, but you're not walking away from it. Maybe because it does pay the bills anyway. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's a gig, your career, or the partnership you're in now, etc. It doesn't really rock your boat, it doesn't fill your heart, but perhaps it pays for the lifestyle that you like and enjoy. So you're not walking away from it, but you know it doesn't fill your heart with joy, okay, and fulfillment. All right, there is also the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse tells me that, you know, yes, you may not be walking away from this now, but it is not something that you're going to be holding on to forever. Okay, so in July, this there's not much changing, I think, in your career and finance, or basically how you support your 3D material life, okay, and what you do in your 3D material life, basically with Pentacles. So it's not going to be that legacy. You're not going to retire on this. But it pays the bills for now, so it's enough. Look, it's enough. 9 of Pentacles, it's enough, but it's not the be all and end all. It's not going to be your legacy. You're not going to be here forever, and it doesn't give you fully all that you want, because the 10 of Pentacles is not just about money, right? It's about that full, holistic, robust life that is completely great for you from every aspect. So it doesn't maybe it doesn't fill you up, right? The 8 of Cups is about emotions. It doesn't maybe give you that fulfillment. It doesn't give you that sense of accomplishment. It may not give you a big sense of pride, but it pays the bills. Okay, Judgment also came out. And I think Judgment is just basically telling us that you're not walking away. You're not, this is not going to be the last thing that you do that fills you in every way, Pentacles wise, as well as emotions wise and wands wise, you know, but you're going to do what you need to do. So you'll do, oh my gosh, I just saw 1111 again. You're gonna do what you need to do, just to support this life that you have now. Okay, so that's for career and finance, or basically how you support your 3D life at the moment. Now we're gonna get 3 more cards for Power One's health and self-care in July. Power One's health or self-care in July. One more card, please. One more card, please. Okay. One more card. All right. So we do have the 7 of Wands for you. The World. And the Ace of Pentacles. I think in July you may be wanting to start something new for yourself in terms of taking care of yourself, whether it's mental health, whether it's emotional health, physical health, but you're going to start something that you know you have to do. It is what is good for you, healthy for you in that healthy sense, right? Whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional. So health or self-care. So you're going to start something because you feel, you understand, and you recognize the need to do it now, whether to fill your heart more or to get yourself more physically healthy. So July is the time that you can do this, and you should go ahead and do it, you know, anyway, even if you've got a beautiful bill of health, Pile 1, even if you have that, it never hurts to take good care of your body, mind, and soul. Okay, right, so now we're going to close off your July reading, Pile 1, with a beautiful Archangel Power Oracle card. Yowzers, so you have strength. You are asked to employ a lot of strength in July, strength and grace through kindness. And this could be kindness to yourself, this could be kindness to other people, self-confidence and forgiveness. I'm going to put this with your card down here because these are the two main things that you have to do. And looking at what this card says with what is coming in for you, you know, you're already asked to practice strength because something is going to come in that you did not expect, and it probably is in that realm of relationships and love, because you're going to be feeling some emotions about it that revolve around sadness or regret or disappointment. But you are asked to have strength because then you will be able to come out of it, see a new way of being, a new fresh start to live your life, whether without these people or a change in the way that you connect with these people. And remember, your strength card also says self-confidence and forgiveness. So put that all together for yourself in July, and I wish you a lot of strength wish you a lot of strength and wisdom when you are approaching the situations that come to you in July. Thank you so much for being here. If you've liked this reading, Pile 1, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my video go the rounds. And do subscribe to the Three Lotus Tarot if you haven't yet. Help me grow the family, and I'll be back again and again bringing you wonderful readings like this one. Until I see you in the next one, bye-bye. Hello Pile 2, welcome to your reading for July 2023. What's in store for you? You picked the Queen of Swords with the gold ring holder. I was going to tell you that it is made of resin. It's really cool. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, yes, July 2023. I think that you're going to be in this energy of I see you and I'm going to address you. Whatever situation that comes up for you in July 2023, that situation's not going to be meeting a withering wallflower. And no genders that I'm particularly pointing out here, male or female. It's just that our card shows the Queen of Swords, which is an understanding, observant person who has clarity of thought, who has decisiveness, who has good communication skills, and is able to make good decisions because they are intelligent enough to be able to see a situation for what it is without too much unfairness or too much distraction, not too much emotions that are coming in to cloud the situation. So there's a really clear-minded, clear-sighted person who is going to be addressing the energies, the situations, the events that come up in July. So that looks like a strong, good energy for you, Pile 2. Okay, now we're gonna get three cards for what is July going to be like for Pile 2? What is July going to be like for Pile 2, please? What is... Okay. What is July going to be like for Pile 2? So first of all, you've got the Nine of Cups. Yes, very happy. You're going to be feeling happy. You're going to be feeling indulgent of yourself. You are satisfied with yourself. Look, you're sitting there with your arms crossed. You're like, hey, man, yeah, I've done it. I'm happy. I've reached where I want to be. Okay, so that was your main energy of who you're going to be, but I think that you will be able to marry the swords suit with the cups suit very nicely here in July. So it looks like a nice month for you. Okay, no hardships, 10 of wands in reverse. No burden, no hardship. It's going to be a smooth sailing month. And you have the world as well. Oh, I got to do this. You have the world as well, which just tells us that there's going to be maybe a completion, maybe a sense of ending, but in a good way. Because you are able to put something to rest, put something away, wrap it up, could be a project, but overall just that main dominant theme in July for you, pile 2, is that you are strong, you are firm, you have clarity of thought, you have clear-sightedness. At the same time, you are happy. There's a lot of happiness for you in July. You're enjoying yourself. You feel what is this word, like, you know, like you're sitting there and you're like, yes, I am happy. And you know, there's a sense of accomplishment and pride that comes along with it. It's not going to be a difficult month, so that's why I say it's going to be smooth sailing. You know, there may be things that you're putting to rest, things that you're wrapping up, things that you're finishing, but overall it's a beautiful energy, happy, easy month for you, pile 2. Now I want to get 3 more cards, please, for what is pile 2's relationships and love like in July. What is the scene for pile 2's relationships and love in July? Relationships and love. Relationships and love in July. Okay. Right, so let me just get these cards straight first. And then we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, 5 of Wands, the Hanged Man, 7 of Wands. Okay, so remember when I said it's going to be smooth sailing, perhaps a little bit of a clash, perhaps a little bit of friction, a little bit of difference of opinion in the sphere of relationships and love. So there may be just a little bit of grating on you, or you grating on other people's nerves and tolerance, but you are asked, you particularly, you're asked to be patient. Try to see things from a different perspective. Don't just look at it from your angle, but try to look at it from other people's angle, or put yourself in other people's shoes, or just try to if there is a situation, you know, already, and there's tension, and there's like a little bit of anger, a little bit of resentment, whatever it is that comes from the 5 of Wands, you're asked to try to step back, pause, gather yourself, have tolerance, and try to see things from a different perspective. Try to look at the situation that's causing so much stress from another person's perspective, perhaps the person that's conflicting with you, but also at the same time to try and look at possible resolutions or possible solutions from different angles. You know, you may never have thought of this method before if you were just being your true self, your original self, but now you're advised to take things from another perspective, try to see things from another angle, or even just like try something new. Try a different solution, a creative solution, a solution that you would never have done before, but try that. So you're asked to do that, and at the same time, do protect your boundaries. Don't let yourself be thumbed down. Don't let yourself be taken over by the other people or person who may be having this conflict with you. So don't just bend over and accept whatever it is that they're trying to say or push on you if there is a difference of opinion, but gather yourself, have tolerance, and try to see things from another perspective, and then also try to get them to work together with you. Not about just going it your way, but try to get them to also be in that energy and work towards building a solution or a resolution or a situation that is fair and happy for everybody that's involved. Okay, it must be an acceptable solution and situation for everybody, you included. If you're used to letting other people have their way, you are asked to practice more strength and build your own boundaries. Okay, but at the same time, to not give up the fight, to look for something that is fair and just and happy, amicable for everybody involved. All right, so okay, very sound advice. Now we're going to get 3 cards, pile 2, for your career and finance. Career and finance. Career and finance for pile 2 in July. Career and finance for pile 2 in July. Career and finance for pile 2 in July. Okay, you know what I think is gonna happen, pile 2? I think you're going to be spending some money to be happy and indulge yourself. So this is about indulgence or addiction or doing a lot of something. Okay, which too much of a good thing, it can be bad for you too. So you are going to be, I believe, spending money. Since we're talking about career or finance in July for you, you're going to be spending money on something that makes you happy. Yeah, you see, there is or there's going to be an offer of something that can make you really happy, that will involve you spending some money. Yeah, okay, it's a very clear message here, so look out for that. Try to I guess also build parameters around how much you want to spend, whether it's worth it or not, whether it's something that you truly can afford. Don't break the bank, even if it's going to make you happy, because there is that little bit of a devilish energy. So it could be a little bit more than you can spend, or that you should spend on this thing that makes you happy. You may feel that it's a once in a lifetime offer, I'm getting this, but pay attention. Okay, pay attention and try to exercise some will power and your good judgment. Okay, now let's get 3 cards. That was quite easy. Then let's get 3 cards please for pile 2 in July for their health or for the self-care. 3 cards please. Okay, 4 cards. Okay, 4 cards came out for you. We're going to take that and let's see what they say. There's the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, health and self-care. 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Hermit, King of Cups. Yeah, okay, so you see, you are going to be happy. You're going to be happy this month, and take that opportunity to fill your own cup. Okay, whilst you're being happy with other people, you could be spending a lot of time with friends. You could be spending a lot of time learning stuff or developing yourself, and then that makes you feel confident, that makes you feel happy, stable, mature. You feel like you accomplished something when you learn something, or you even teach something. So this is about collaborating with others. So it is going to bring you a sense of achievement, of happiness, of satisfaction, right? It is going to bring you that. However, you are also asked to focus on yourself, replenish yourself as well. And in doing that, how you can do that is by looking at yourself, developing yourself, understanding yourself, and reviewing what has gone on, but also spending some time on your own, not always surrounded by the noise and the distraction and the energies of other people, but also to replenish your energy by being the hermit, which is on your own. But I do see overall that whole message of you will be developing, learning, or teaching which makes you happy, and it gives you that, really, it will give you that sense of accomplishment and achievement. You will be proud of yourself. You'll be happy you were able to learn this or teach this. And at the same time, you are advised to review yourself and spend some time alone to be happy and fulfilled by your own energies as well. Okay, so you have that beautiful aura of the Queen of Swords that we explained just now, and I think that stands you in very good stead and self-confidence in any of the situations that you're going to be encountering in relationships and love, in finance, and also in health and self-care. So it looks like a month of, there's going to be some busy stuff that's happening, but you will be able to stand above it all. You'll be able to be in a good, clear, intelligent standing this month. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to get some overall advice, some last words of advice, please, for pile 2 for July 2023. Some last words of advice for pile 2 for July. That's of course too many cards, right? Okay, last card of advice for pile 2 for July. Okay, so you, oh wow, you have new beginnings, pile 2. New beginnings, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. See, go review what I said just now. Okay, so now I'm going to put this here together with your protagonist card. You have the final word of advice from the angels, which is about new beginnings. Yes, so wow, maybe even this learning or this teaching of something could be a new beginning. Maybe even this spending of money on something, an offer for spending. Okay, if you're advised, if you're offered to do something that's dangerous, but it's going to make you happy, just think 2 times about it, okay, considering what's happened recently in the world. But okay, my thoughts and kind energies go out to the families. Okay, so now I am going to leave you with that, pile 2. I hope this is a beautiful picture of your July, and if you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up if it's helped you. Comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet joined the family. 3 Lotus Tarot. I'm looking forward to really building up the subscriber base, and I need your help with it. Until I see you in the next one, bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the moon with the purple ring holder. So what does the moon hold in store for you in 2023, the month of July? It is going to be an important month for you, pile 3. An important month for you because you're going to be learning something, and there is going to be a lesson that starts or is going to wrap up in July. Either this is a lesson that has been going on for this year, and then now you are at near the end of completion, but I think it's more likely because I was just called to see this crayfish starting the journey, and I think that you are going to be asked to learn a lesson here with something that's going to begin in July. The evolutionary self-development or self-growth of you in July 2023. Let's get the rest of your cards to see what this could be talking about. Okay, what is in pile 3 meant to learn in July 2023? What is pile 3 meant to learn in July 2023? Let's see. Okay, this Spirit Tarot. What is pile 3 meant to learn in July 2023? Anything else? Okay, anything else, please? All right. So if you've come from any other pile, you will notice that I've been getting 3 cards for us to get the different topics, the different areas that I wanted to read for the month of July. But for this one, because it's a bigger I feel a bigger thing that we have to explore, I've just gone ahead and gotten all the cards that we would need, not just 3. Okay, so what is the lesson? The question is, what is the lesson is pile 3 meant to start learning in July? So we've got the Magician, the Hermit card, okay, major arcana. All right. The Sun, another major arcana. Wow, see, it's a big lesson. That's why I was telling you, I got immediately this energy of like it's a milestone, it's a big event. And we can see this here with all the major arcanas that have come up. The 10 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Okay, so I don't have enough space here. I'm gonna move this down here a bit. Okay, so we have got for you pile 3, what for the question, what is pile 3 meant to start learning in July 2023? The lesson that you are meant to learn is to understand, to realize, to acknowledge that you have the power, you have the strength to create the life and the environment that you want that will make you happy. You are asked to build the life that you want. You know, whatever it is, whether it's to do with your career, your love partner, your family, your financial situation. I want to have horses, I want to have a mansion and, you know, big Maseratis in the garage. I want to build a school for the less fortunate. Whatever it is that you have in your mind that may seem impossible, that may seem so big and so far-fetched, but is going to make you happy, is what you truly want to do with your life, is what you feel called to do, is what you feel that you are meant to do, and that's what's going to feed you, your soul. You can do it. You are meant to learn this lesson, to understand, to recognize, to start believing in yourself that you can do it. You can do it. See, the Hermit is here. And the Hermit is usually about, yes, self-development, you know, taking time to yourself, internal, like looking inwards. And you need to look inwards to understand that you don't need anybody else. Yes, you can, you do need to work with other people, of course. You know, they have different expertise, different experience, different things that they can bring to the table, investors, etc. But what I mean is that you don't believe that you can drive this dream to its achievement. You don't believe that now, and you need to know that you are enough. The one person, you, just you are enough to drive this. You may need other people to come in along the way, of course, to give their expertise and input, etc., advice, you know, the functional work to be done. But you are what it takes to drive the dream and to manifest this entire goal, ambition that makes you happy, that fills your soul, that is your sun. Okay, that is huge. So July is a very important month for you, pile 3. Very, very important, because you need in this month to realize that, you know, hey man, I can get this done. I have the strength. I have what it takes. I don't need anybody else to push me. I don't need anybody else to, wow, why do I look, I purposely like put this card underneath, and then this card is on the top, because I normally overlap my cards like this, right? Okay, so yes, your legacy is awaiting you. The life that you want, the world that you want to build around you is here waiting for you. And you are the one with power in your hands to drive it. You have to start believing in yourself, kickstart that emotion, that self-belief, that commitment, that devotion, that dedication this month. Wow, big. Okay, so now we're going to get 3 cards, please, for pile 3's love and relationships in July. Relationships and love and relationships for pile 3 in July. You have the Knight of Cups. You have Temperance. Big things happening for you. A lot of major arcana. Oh, another major arcana, the Hierophant. So in love and relationships, if you're married, you're asked to exercise patience, tolerance, kindness, balance. Give more than taking this month. If you're married or if you're in a long-term relationship, or just relationships with others that are established, you know, like they've been there for some time, not a new relationship or a new network with different people, but an established longer term, permanent sometimes relationship with others. Could be even your child, could be, you know, your spouse, could be somebody that you have an agreement with, because this is not just about love relationships but just general relationships with other people. You are asked to exercise temperance, which is balance, tolerance, kindness. There's an alchemy, a synergy that you need to create to make things flow more smoothly, and you are called to give a little bit more than take this month of July in your relationships with others. Okay, big month for you, pile 3. Okay, July. Career and finance. 3 cards please for pile 3's career and finance in July. Okay, career and finance in July for pile 3. Career and finance. Too many cards. Career and finance. One more card please for pile 3. Career and finance. Career and finance. Okay, so these cards came out for you. The 4 of Cups, career and finance. The 4 of Cups, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse. Another major arcana. Career and finance. Yes, something unknown that may shock you, surprise you, destabilize you, make you maybe unhappy, maybe make you angry this month, you know. And you may look back and feel that, dang it, you know, I knew this, I had an intuition, I had an inkling about it, but I didn't listen, or I didn't pay too much heed to it, or I didn't think that it was real. So it's going to come out this month, and it's going to shock you. It may destabilize you a bit, and you're going to have to regather yourself. You're going to regather yourself. Okay, now let's get 3 more cards please for pile 3 for July. The health and self-care. Health and self-care. 3 cards please for pile 3 in July. Health and self-care. Oh, okay. We have the 9 of Cups, health and self-care. 9 of Cups. we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Three of Swords. Okay, yeah, you may be feeling sad or upset at something, you perhaps even jealous, you know, and I know that's like about emotions, maybe about relationships and all that, but it's going to affect your self-care, like your mental health, your emotional health, because it's going to be like, ugh, you know, and perhaps it was something that made you happy, something that you were looking forward to, but then it's something that it will happen that's going to cause you some unhappiness. There is a disruption to the plans that you had made, which you were very happy about. And so I think you're asked to take care of your emotional health this month. Okay? Take care of your emotional health this month. Hold on. So when I see this too, this was for finance and career. Yeah, so something has happened that was surprising, may cost you money or may destabilize you in that aspect, whether it's finance or in your career, and that may also cause you this emotional turbulence, and that's why this has come up in your health and self-care section as well. Okay, be on the lookout, because I always believe forewarned is forearmed. So be on the lookout if something happens suddenly that shocks you or destabilizes you in the sphere of money or career or work. Don't take it too hard. Just know how to gather yourself and think about ways to solve that problem or resolve the situation. Don't let it destabilize you too much emotionally and mentally. Okay, right, so now let's get an Archangel Power Oracle deck. One final piece of advice for pile 3. Okay, for July. One final piece of advice for pile 3. Okay, 2 cards came out. 2 cards came out. One is the Four of Raphael. So seek out other possibilities. Look for magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. See, what did I just tell you about? You know, forewarned is forearmed, and then just, even if something like throws you off kilter, just manage it. Okay, I just had a picture of, you know, the Terminator, and you know, the villain in the Terminator, the new robot, who when he's smashed, he goes out, like breaks into little bubbles of mercury, and then they all kind of like join together again to reform him. That's what I saw. So seek out other possibilities. It is not the end of the road. It is not a final nail for your career or for your job or for your work gig, whatever it is. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions so that you don't be too emotionally disturbed, and it goes into a mental spiral also. Okay, so I'm going to put this here with your moon, because there is big learnings this month. You also had the Ace of Raphael. The Ace of Raphael, which is about a positive, new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, and deep, lasting spiritual insights. Okay, and I'm going to put that here because, yeah, you know, there is a big thing for you to start experiencing, start learning this month. You are here to recognize that you are all you need. You are the driver. You are in the driver's seat. You are the champion of the life that you want, the legacy that you want to build, and everything that makes you happy. You have what it takes to bring it about. So pay attention to this, because this is what's going to be foremost in July for you. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with that. It was a rather long reading and I hope you've liked it. Please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to the Three Lotus Tarot because I need your help to grow the family, and I look forward to bringing you many more of these readings all the time. I upload 3 times a week. Until I see you in the next one, Pile 3, good luck, believe in yourself, and bye-bye.